Hey there guys, it's controversial here. So this is a bit of a serious video. The honeymoon phase. How long do they expect it to last? Now, this is a video detailing the career of YouTubers, influencers, you name it. Now, one question I have to most of these people is that how long do they expect it to last? Because surely these people have a certain type of thing that people come to watch, and they have this viral sensation about them. But like, how long did they expect it to last? Because most of the people on any platform who are as big as they get have been famous, but it never lasts. Because if you've ever been following YouTube for a long time, I haven't been following it for that long, because I only got proper internet recently, and I've been out of the loop of YouTube for a while. And one thing I've never seen that YouTube is short of is drama, tea, whatever you want to call it. Now, another thing that I've noticed is that YouTubers are not immortal, and nor are their careers. And when I say that, I mean that they are not immune to everything when it comes to backlash and stuff like that. And there are many extremely big YouTubers and influencers who fell off or who've quit the platform, whether because of YouTube's TOS, or whether because of cyberbullying, whether because they went to jail, whether because they did something wrong. You know what I mean? The whole YouTube niche, the whole influencer niche, the whole social media personality niche is extremely sensitive. Because you need to make sure that you do the right things when they count. And with the way YouTube works today, YouTube defends its biggest creators. Pretty much any platform would defend its biggest creators, whether it be from racial slurs to allegations, to domestic violence allegations, to animal abuse violations, doing drugs on stream, getting drunk on stream. There are so many good examples of people who've done the things that they weren't supposed to do on the platform, whether they were an up and coming internet personality, or a very well established social media personality. But it begs in question, how long do they expect it to last? Because surely they are going to try and make it last as long as possible, which is what anyone would do in a career, whether you're a singer. But then again, YouTubers are not celebrities, and I'll make a separate video about that. Maybe it'll be the next video. But yes, like, social media personalities are not how long do they expect it to last is what I'm saying. Is that because it certainly will not last forever. Like, because if you take into consideration the biggest people on the platform, you need to ask yourself, like, are they still as big as they used to be when they were coming up? And the case is that no, they're not. Because probably when they were coming up is the time that they saw the most money, when they saw the most when they saw the most sponsors and whatnot. And then now there are a lot of content creators on social medias that are in limbo, of where they're not getting as many views or interactions as they used to get. And it, as I said before, it begs in question, how long did they expect it to last? Because, like, for example, how long can Logan Paul and Jake Paul do this boxing thing? How long can they continue to clown on everybody? And I guess the signs have already started showing. And there's so many good examples of people who've done things that have ruined their YouTube careers, or whether it's the influencer careers. Like, for example, how long will people ignore the fact that, like, Zoe Laverne is a predator? How long are people how long will Belle Delphine be able to continue to finesse everybody with her OnlyFans? And it's shown signs that she's already stopping now. And I've never understand how people can call her an adult entertainer or an adult performer when she's not. Like, OnlyFans, okay, I'll make a video about OnlyFans. But, like, how long do they expect it to last? Like, how long is Charlie D'Amelio gonna do whatever it is she's doing? Like, to this day, I still don't know what she's famous for, period. Like, how long is Bella Poarch gonna be doing the M to the B? She's gonna be doing that until she's like 40. because Bella Porch is I think 25. Heck, she's older than me. Jeez. I mean, like, and the other thing is that like people like Bella Porch, for example, and Cabby Lame just blew up recently, so they still have a long way to go until their cycle ends. Because like for example, people are not going to be interested in them until a certain age. Like once they hit the 30s, or they're still going to be doing the same thing. Like will Charlie D'Amelio still be doing whatever she's doing until she's 30? Because one of the only reasons why people see a certain appealing to young people is because they're young, is because they're youthful. Like for example, how long will FaZe Clan continue to finesse everybody that the fact that they don't really play video games anymore? Like every time I check FaZe Clan, I see that they don't really play video games anymore. Like I used to follow FaZe Clan specifically through high school because they were really cool. And for example, like Keemstar said he wanted to quit YouTube and no one really cared, but I'll make a video about that separately. And you know, Keemstar has been on this downward spiral of where the internet has just been clowning on him left, right and center. Like who remembers FuzzyTube? Like I watch FuzzyTube's videos. Some of his videos are extremely funny, but due to mental breakdowns and due to putting his business out there and blaming his fan base and pretty much blaming a lot of people, it's kind of ruined his career. And you don't hear from FuzzyTube anymore. But FuzzyTube was pretty much as big as a YouTuber could get at one point. Like there's so many good examples of YouTubers who have either quit or who've been in jail. Like I mean, jail time. You make YouTube videos for a living. How can you be problematic? I'll never understand this problematic system of always wanting to throw shade, always wanting to fight with other content creators. There's so many good examples like iDubbbz. These people, like people have been disgraced. Shane Dawson, James Charles, H3. So many good examples of people who've pretty much been berated in front of everybody. And I don't think that they have that much time left. Like who remember how famous Mia Khalifa used to be? Like who remembers Mia Khalifa? Like Mia Khalifa is more of a name than now. And now look what happened to her after she stopped doing adult content. No one speaks about her anymore. Like she appears, she pops up here and there. And you know, like how long is Jake Paul's career gonna last? How long is Logan Paul's career gonna last? How long are these people going to last, period? And it's crazy to think that these people have been famous on a platform for so long. And one thing I hope that they're doing is I hope that they are investing in something that will either make them money for the rest of their life or will keep them successful and whatever, you know, relevant. Because I'm telling you now, people, most people are going to become irrelevant very soon. Like for example, how can Steph is called keep on finessing his fans? How can the whole Red Pill genre keep finessing their fans? Because people will grow out of your content, period. If your content is extremely childish, then people are gonna grow out of your content, period. Like the Red Pill community is a joke, and most of these people are gonna become irrelevant extremely quickly. Like Ice Cold TJ, for example, can only talk about NoFap, which means like the only people who are gonna really watch your content are probably like little kids. And I'll make a video about Ice Cold TJ because I find it annoying. I watched a few of his videos and then now his videos keep on popping up on my feed. But you know, and that's the other thing, you need to be responsible with what you do. Your actions need to make sense, and you need to make sure that you keep it squeaky clean. Like I'm not telling you to be a saint, but like don't attack people who have no platform. People don't attack people, period. Like, you know, I will never understand why YouTubers who are big on the platform feel the need to be so problematic. Like, how long is Trisha Paytas gonna last? How much longer is Nico Avocado gonna last? How much is how much more time does David Dobrik have? Because like these people are big on the platform, and it seems like they're not necessarily getting that bigger. Like I put Mr. Beast in the thumbnail and Mr. Beast is getting views, people. I'll make a video about Mr. Beast too. But like with all this money out there, with all this fame, clout and everything, not real fame, let me just reiterate that. With all this fame and money out there, why would you be so problematic and be so... I don't think most of these people have that long to last. I think when it comes to being a social media personality, you have at least a good maybe 3 to 5 years of actual fame, because many people spend a long time working themselves up to it. But certain YouTubers, I feel, that will never really fall out of relevancy is people like Moist Critical, Abba, and Preach. People who actually offer something to the community. Like, listen, whether it be their own personality or whatever, but they actually make good content tailored to people. And if you do not grow with your content, if you do not grow with your platform, you're going to become irrelevant. People who used to love watching you are going to be like, man, to hell with this fool. People will grow out of your content. And most content creators are making easy to grow out of content. Like, for example, there's so many people on the platform who are famous for next to nothing. Salma Ray, Addison Ray, the TikTokers. Pretty much anyone on TikTok is famous for something that is not really relevant to anything. And like if you're not gonna set up yourself for the long run, then you're gonna become irrelevant. And I'm telling you now, being some broke YouTubers living on the street, which there have been many, is not cool. It begs in question, man. Like, how long is it gonna last? Like, this is one of the reasons why I don't want to blow up on YouTube, and I'll make a separate video about that. But I don't know, we'll see what happens, because I would definitely like to be big on the internet and big on the platform, big on whatever platform, but probably not to the certain extent of certain other people. But generally, I don't know. But anyway, guys, this is Controversial signing out, saying, don't invest in sand. Don't invest in sand. Don't invest in sand. Just humble yourself, be good, be clean. If you're a social media influencer or whatever, just do the right thing. Make sure that your content actually makes people happy. Make sure that your content actually helps people, that it actually makes people feel better about themselves, that you are actually contributing to society in a certain way. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.